Yes, my mood is better. All right. I took an L, but it's okay. We're going to come back and we're going to do Hyper Saiyans. Now, this is actually, I don't want to say challenging, but I completed this mission on JP and boy, did it take like 20 turns, bro. Like, I know you see this team and it's like, bro, where could you go wrong with this team? Hyper Saiyans is actually in a really good position. And I'm not going to bring Tech Trunks because bringing both would be repetitive. I think I only need one. One of my main rotations are going to be Goten and Trunks, the physical EZA, and Goten, the int one, because of the support. And then my other rotation is probably going to be Beast Gohan and Tech Gohan until we get to the last phase. And then it is what it is at that point. Because remember, we're going to bring Tech Gohan leader because Beast Gohan doesn't have that same effect with like UI Goku. Like UI Goku, you can run a full superheroes team even though he doesn't lead superheroes. With Beast Gohan, it doesn't work that way. Like there's several Gohans that are actually not in his categories, which is crazy to think about. Like you would think, oh, Beast Gohan's lead. Yeah, like definitely Tech Gohan would have Bond of Master and Disciple. Definitely. AGL Ultimate Gohan, the LR would definitely be Bond of Master and Disciple, right? No. Or Goten and Trunks, he's not on the lead, none of the leads. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what? We're going to have to bite the bullet and bring Tech Gohan. But Videl, she actually hit pretty hard right there. I think the thing is with this event, it's HP. It's a lot of HP. It's just going to be long, difficult, and tedious. Like, that's just really what it is. I don't know how else to put it or explain it. Like, this is just difficult as hell. Due to the HP. But as long as you don't die within like the first 5 turns, you should be able to just swiftly come in here and defeat this. Because as long as Tech Ultimate Gohan gets his supers, he'll be good. As long as he get those stacks, he'll be good, right? Now, STR Ultimate Gohan is the final phase of this fight. Remember, I did already go into this fight. I completed it, and then I completed it on JP. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I got to complete it on Global and do a video. So that's why I'm here right now. But the thing is, he's a punk. STR Gohan, the final phase of this fight, is so trash. Now, if you don't kill him within 4 turns, that's when he turns up and he's got around 3 million damage. But that's not nothing any of these characters can't handle, especially that deep into the fight. The only character that might get caught slipping, is if we don't get 11 key Gotenks, or if AGL, no, he's AGL, so he'll be type effective, which will significantly, and will be both super characters, and he'll have guard. So actually, the only person on this team that can fail us is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He's literally the only character that can fumble the bag. Yeah, this is double digits easily. Now, like I said, Beast Gohan is just Beast Gohan. And now that I've talked about the mainline units on this team, you know how I like to get down. I don't like to just sit here and talk about the showcase. But there are a few interesting things I do want to talk about because it's like the way Dokkan is moving is really smart and really good, releasing good units. But I mean, I'm not mad, or you know what, like after I've had time to sit down with myself and really realize the full situation of why they're probably making this worldwide not as like a deep bag or not super serious or not really as competitive as last year and the year before, is because of Global. And they're probably thinking, like, from Global's mind state, right? You're thinking, we just got filled with 9th year anniversary content. Then they stuffed UI Goku, Topo, and Cell Max in 9-year anniversaries. All of those were stuffed in, right? So they're probably was thinking, we just stuffed them with so much content that we probably shouldn't drop difficult fights, first of all, right? And second of all, we probably should, you know, give them time to rest and recuperate. You know, these fights aren't going to be difficult. We're not going to make the battlefield difficult. We're not going to make... Well, some people were having trouble with burst mode. I don't know how. But they probably were thinking, oh, we're not going to give them trouble with none of these events. We're going to give them, like, free, easy access stones. I mean, I'm not complaining about the stone count at all, actually. Like, I think they dropped a reasonable amount of stones. I think they did a great job not making everything too difficult. And actually, like, if I look at it from that perspective of that's probably what they were thinking of and was considering, the fact that we literally got non-stop content for, like, the entire 9-year anniversary leading to the end, going into worldwide. we got fed nothing but bangers, fights, content, all the content. Now, the reason why people are upset is because a lot of people actually got used to the content, and we're probably like getting used in their. This is just my hypothesis at this point. I'm trying to cope for the celebration. You gotta understand, I'm trying to cope. Okay, so don't take me too seriously, but you gotta think about it like that, bro. Like, a lot of people experience the content, and now that the content isn't as rapid fire as the last celebration, with all those parts and extra and added, people probably thought like, man, I actually like a lot of content. Even though we were complaining about, oh my god, all this content, people probably got used to it and were expecting all of these fights to be bangers, to be a lot of fights. It's not like they didn't drop a lot of fights, but there's only maybe one banger fight, and this is this fight. Like, I'm gonna be using this fight for showcases, because this is bro, this you have no idea how many turns we're gonna go into. Like, I don't expect this video to end, like, if I had to guess, maybe like a 30-minute video. Like, yes, this is how long this fight is, because all the HP, and it's not like they don't have any defense as well. It's just they're lacking in attack, but they're pressuring us through numbers, right? Immediately, you could get caught off guard and die instantly, but once you really get revved up, it's sort of like, okay, especially with a team full of stackers, you know what I'm saying? Full of good defensive options, you know. But that was my thinking process, and now that I have time to really look at all the things they did, like, overall, I could call worldwide good. I can't call it great, spectacular. I'm not even gonna go say below average. Now, I did make a video talking about how I think it disappointed me and the points on why it's disappointing, and it's mostly because the fights aren't enjoyable. That was my main concern and complaint. Like, yes, they're dropping a hell of a lot of content, because they are. It's a lot of content if you really think about it. Not as many sub EZAs, but when it comes to the characters that they drop, you know, the free-to-play characters that they drop, the events that they've dropped, the challenge events, the Natade Village event, and that's a good link level up. They dropped a lot of free stones with the Natade. Like, we got over like 60 or 70 free stones if you just, you know, grinded out that Natade Village, and you grinded up like the little crystals. They gave you a reasonable amount of stones from completing that and going into the shop and switching it for stones. I guess like I said, like around 70. I mean, the EZAs are all hits. Even like the more and more as time progresses, I'm more buttering up to EZA LR, bro. Not LR. I think he's amazing and phenomenal. But I mean the TUR and EZA Broly, like, I've warmed up to him now that I've seen the complete version of the team. Right? They didn't want to make him too busted because they knew they were going to drop a standalone LR Broly who they want you to summon for. But they did really outdo themselves with this celebration when it comes to units and characters and what the characters are doing. I think they're all phenomenal units. I do. I think they're all top 10 worthy. Like, in my biased opinion, I'm gonna say biased because most people don't agree with me. So I am gonna state, like, in my biased opinion, I do think they're all in top 5 level. Like, I think LR Broly is better than Cell Max, and a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me. It is what it is. I just see the defensive value in LR Broly and the way that he moves and maneuvers. I'd rather have a unit that can choose to have guard whenever he wants than an intro guard, and then all of a sudden, if you don't have his intro up, he can be a fish. Or if you don't have his active skill to save him, he'll be a fish. He's not doing anything super impressive defensively like everybody thinks, unless it's the active skill turn or the first couple of turns. He gets caught lacking by STR Gogeta. He's a Tech Gogeta victim. LR Broly isn't. LR Broly, you can decide when you need him to be defensively valuable. He doesn't always even need the active skill. And people are just not going to see it. They're going to see the big damage from Cell Max and say, oh, no, he's the best of both worlds, offensively and defensively, when that's just wrong. He's just better offensively. That's all he is better than. When it comes to defensive value, LR Broly, I'm going to ride and die for him. It's never going to change. Everybody else's list is going to have LR Broly. They're going to be like, oh, LR Broly, and LR Broly isn't that good. He's going to be right in my top 5. I promise. He's going to be right there in front of Cell Max because he's better defensively. And I see it. A lot of people don't see it. I'm not a meat writer. I'm not going to just listen to your favorite YouTuber or a Dokkan World or these lists. Look, my list is going to be unique because my feelings aren't involved, all right? I didn't even get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how people don't see it. But you know what? I did my little coat. I'm gonna leave it alone. Say what you want. In LR Broly's top 5, goddammit, he's better than Cell Max. I'm calling it. I'd say it's Beast Gohan. You know, literally both of the LR Brolys. Oh, not said it, both in. Both of the LR Brolys. Goku, Gohan, and the trio. And Gohan. I think those are the top 5. I think Cell Max is 6. There's nothing wrong with Cell Max being 6. But you'll just trust me. When it comes to defensively more valuable, Broly's way better. Infinitely better. Like, it's not even close. And he's got the revive. Like, and support. Like, he orb changes. And he heals. And he actually gets defense on Super. Which Cell Max, for some reason, doesn't get defense on Super. I can't understand it. But it is what it is, okay? But, speaking of Beast Gohan right here. Do we, look how little damage we do, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, I know I got on a little tangent, but overall, like I said, worldwide download has been, I guess, good. I give it a 7 out of 10. Like, I think that's a good level. I don't want to call them mid, like 5 or 6. I'd say, you know, barely good. It's good enough for me to be satisfied with the celebration. Like, it's good enough. You know, they performed. I don't think they did anything, you know, too crazy. The only thing I think that they could have improved on was the difficulty of the content. But content-wise, how they made everything so easy. Like, LR Bio Broly literally took, like, maybe 40 to 50 minutes to grind up. And if I wasn't so lazy, I would have just did them a second time. But, you know, I actually did do them a second time because I have a JP account as well. So I had to grind him up twice. I just threw the Elder Kais in him. Actually, I still haven't even did the showcase. Guess that's coming soon. Tech, I didn't do Tech Broly as well. His easy, it came out. I didn't do his showcase as well. So I guess I still got some more, you know, videos to come up with. But I just wanted to say all that to say this. I mean, I'm not gonna just be a D writer. I'm not gonna just go with the flow. Like, I'm not gonna just let everybody talk for me in my opinions of the celebration and the units I value more than other units. I'm just not gonna let it happen. I understand when there's valid points and when people are just being ignorant. You know, just trying to disregard something and trying to make something worse than what it really is. Undervaluing, and like, it's crazy, right? So I just think, hey, just for my realness and my authenticity, bro, you really can't go wrong with it. Like, I just don't know what else to say. Like, I just think a lot of people are wrong. Like, the celebration had its ups and downs, but if you really sit down and think about it for a second, like, it's not the worst. Okay, it's not like the worst celebration ever. It might be the worst worldwide download celebration. It might. But overall, you know, you could throw it a bone if you think about it. You know, if you think about it just a little bit, hey, you give it a little, you know, you nudge it up a bit. Like, yeah, we're not gonna, like, I'll tell you this for certain. If 10-year anniversary is anything like this, bro, I'm uninstalling the app, because that's gonna be my last straw. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if 10-year anniversary is some bull crap, boy, do you know how fast I'm gonna unalive this app? I'm gonna delete the app. I'm gonna delete JP. I'm not gonna delete global. I'm lying like hell. I'm not gonna lie. I can't delete my global account. I'm a little too attached to my global account, and it's because, like, I've been with global the entire lifespan. I've been here since first year anniversary ended, literally after it ended, and we got into like the 70% meta league with like Go Tanks, and who was another Blue Kaioken Goku was the next like 100%, but they didn't get key. And then after it was the 100%, it was the mono 120s, yeah. And then we had Goku Black Rose and Blue Blue Vegito, yeah. We had Blue Vegito. Those were the days, bro. Like, it's so crazy to see how far this game has come, bro. Like, damn, like, I've really been playing this game for 9 years of my life. Like, this is really one of the moments, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I've been playing this game religiously, bro. It's crazy that I just now thought, hey, maybe I should, you know, create content. I mean, I play the game. Why not? At least, you know. You know, it's not like I'm doing anything else with the game. I mean, I might as well make content. Other people do it, right? It'll probably be a lot of fun. You get to connect with other people, to share your own opinions. And that's the thing with the community. I think a lot of the people in the community are really, like, follower base. Like if everyone's saying, oh, this is trash, everyone's normally gonna just follow suit, like, oh yeah, this is trash. They're not gonna really form their own opinion. The people who really do form their own opinions don't even really talk about it. Like they don't feel it necessary to speak on it, because it's like, why would you? Like, you've got your own opinions and thoughts. You're not really following the crowd. You're not really following, you know, what other people say. So it's like, I don't really care if people think the celebration is trash, because I enjoy it. You know, that's what I mean by bias. Like, sometimes people are biased, and I am biased when it comes to, you know, it's not even really biased, it's fucking factual. Like, this is beyond biased, but this is maxed biased, you know? That's gonna be my transformation name, maxed biased. Burn soul, bro. I'm maxed biased, bro. But anyways, as like we're crushing, I didn't even like, I be cruising through this a little too hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We're already on the Gohan and Goten part of the fight. Okay? And like I said, I literally have not been paying attention. I've just been clicking orbs. I've just been flowing, right? That's just what I like to do. I don't know how to talk about, you know, robot shit. Like, I don't know how to just say, oh, 5 million attack stat. I don't know how people make it interesting. Like, I don't know how people do that. You know, but when I get in that mode when it's a new unit. When it's a new unit, a new sparkling, fantastic, glorious new unit, that's when I'll sit there and be locked in and talk about attack stats and defense stats. But come on, this is a mission. Like, are you really gonna sit here and watch a mission fight of characters you already know the details to? Like, you gotta bring some extra value to the video to know to watch the videos in the future. Because I'm not gonna lie, this video is already a banger, because I like to talk about the game, like, and what they can do to improve, and like topics and scenarios and things of that nature. That's what I could bring. Another thing I haven't really been talking about is this unit. Now, I made a video of, you know, showcasing this unit, and man, the more and more I use him, the more and more I like him more than damn near every TOR in the game. Bro, I think, like if you've been paying attention to the fight, like, he hasn't been getting hit. Now that I said something though, watch him get hit. Like, he's been dodging consistently for a long ass time, but now he's probably gonna get hit just because I said some shit, right? That's usually what Dokkan does. But like, these past couple of turns, bro hasn't got touched once. Like, the past 3 or 4 turns, bro has not gotten touched, and I peeped that. But this character right here, bro, he's just he's amazing. Yep. Like I said, bro, you could just call this shit. You know, it's like, they are listening, bro. You gotta trust, bro. They are listening. You can never jinx yourself in this game, because as soon as you do it, you're screwed. It's not like we took big damage though. At least they dodged the super, right? Now, AGL Ultimate Gohan, I think, is probably not underrated or overrated. I think, like, it's reasonable that people really don't talk about him much, because we need a new Majin Buu saga, not leader, but character that's gonna revive the team. We need like a Beast Gohan for Majin Buu saga. We need LR Kid Buu. Maybe that's what I should talk. Bro, where's LR Kid Buu, bro? Like, no, Dokkan, for real. Now that I know that you're listening, like, bro, you have got to drop LR Kid Buu for 10th year anniversary part 2. I think part 1 should be Gogeta and Janemba for the throwback for part 1. I don't care what anybody says. That shit would be peak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to rebrand it like as 10th year anniversary. We're finally solidified as a unified, you know, global JP. Why not go back to your roots? This is one of those times where it's not like, oh, let's just redo Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Or let's just redo the Vegetos and Gogeta. No, I want them to go back into their roots, dig deep, give us a brand spanking new Super Gogeta and a brand spanking new Janemba, and then you super easy a STR Gogeta, make him the best TOR by far, hands down, better than every Dokkan Fest, just for free, right? Just look at the vision. And then Janemba, just the most godliest super easy A defensively. He's dodging, bobbing, and weaving, guard, 80% damage reduction. He's even got like a new mechanic. They're adding new mechanics to super easy. Just pull out every stop in the damn book for 10th year anniversary. That's what I'm expecting them to do. Like, I'm expecting like them to just pull out the biggest. And if it's not Super Janemba and Super Gogeta, it better be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Shenron. And part 2 better be like, I don't even care if it's like a base Goku with the Spirit Bomb as like some type of new Spirit Bomb mechanic, or some Spirit Bomb or some Super Saiyan 3 transformations in there. But make it like really easy condition. Give it like turn 3, bro. Like a turn 3 condition. Like, okay, you got one turn with base Goku. Turn 3, boom. You can make him an Earthbred light. He could be like, yeah, the Earthbred fighters leader, bro, with whatever other categories he lead, bro. And god damn it, we'll be in peak celebration mode with LR Kid Boo. Bro, do you know people would just ooze? Like, do you know the amount of like, oh my god, of 10th year anniversary we would get? Like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, LR Kid Boo and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega Shenron, and whoever the hell they want to. The last unit don't even matter. It could really be like a Vegeta Goku card that literally goes back and forth, switch in and out. You've got an offensive unit, a defensive unit. You could just switch back and forth mechanic. Like, I don't know. Come up with something new, Dokkan, please. Pull out every stop unimaginable. And then we already know, right? The monkeys are gonna easy A, right? The gods are gonna easy A, right? We know these things are coming for 10th year anniversary. I don't see how they can miss 10th year anniversary. Like, I know a lot of people were hyping up 9th year anniversary. Like, dude, this is easily the best celebration ever. Bro, when I'm telling you, I think 10th year anniversary is going to be like peak. Like, people are probably gonna choose Dokkan over Legends. Like, I feel like that's gonna be the mark where people are like, oh my god, Dokkan really is peak. Like, when they really go all out, like, Dokkan has the potential to just take over the whole Apple scene, bro. I'm not lying. Like, for a game to be this original, like, it's really just bubbles. You've got characters with super animations, passive skills. It's not really something you think too hard about. It's fun. It's already got like a solid player base. It's already really solid. Solid as hell player base. Kick-ass player base. Real diehard fans of the series, right? And then you roll out super content, right? Think of the vision. Diamond content's coming back. I mean, man, maybe Super might be coming back next year. You never know. And then they roll out Moro, and they roll out fucking. I'm telling you, bro, it can happen. I'm expecting big things from Dokkan now that we're unified, y'all. Like, I am. I'm really expecting like a whole revamp or a rebranding of Dokkan starting from 10th year anniversary. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Like, I really got big expectations for 10th year anniversary, and I think a lot of us should. I don't think this is something like I should just trying to cook up some heat. No, I am dead serious. Watch this do like double digits, by the way. Who's in front? What, Tech Gohan, right? Yeah, big boy status. Oh no, it was Beast Gohan. See, I really don't be paying attention, y'all. You gotta really understand when I'm in my mode, bro. Like, bro, I be locked in. Like, okay, it is what it is, though. We're almost done with this, so probably should cut off the 10th year anniversary thoughts. Let me know your opinions and your thoughts. Like, if you're somebody watching me, bro, I do really want you to interact with me. Like, let me know how you feel about the topics that I present, you know? And let me know if, like, how I can make my channel better. I always like to bring these things up because, like, bro, you're watching me. It's not like I'm watching myself. I mean, I guess I edit, so technically sometimes I'm like re-watching and re-editing, and I gotta upload the music, the background music, right? I gotta do little niche things like that. But, bro, I really do like the feedback. The feedback is the main reason why I do this. Like, it's fun chopping it up with y'all and, like, building a little small fan base that I got. Not fan base, but, you know, like, my gang, my squad, bro. You know, it's fun. Like, and it's become a hobby. Like, this is a daily thing at this point. At first, I was doing it just to, like, try it out. Like, yeah, some Dokkan content, right? Why not? And I would upload, like, I don't know, maybe once or twice a week. Then I really got into the groove of things, and now it's becoming like a daily thing. Like, it's not even like a problem or issue. It's not like I'm trying or I'm forcing myself. Like, that's how I know Dokkan is a good game overall, because I'm not forcing myself to create content. And it's not like I'm making money from the content either. So it's like, it's genuine. It's just a genuine experience, and I find that I'm really having fun with this game. This game is fun as fuck. Like, I don't know what else to tell people. Like, this game is really enjoyable. I like this game, and I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm serious. I know Sparking Zero is definitely about to come out, though, and man, I wasn't really a fan, like, because I've always thought Dragon Ball Z Fighters was an excellent game, and I feel like the way that they were, you know, directing the game and taking it, I guess they were sort of dropping L updates, and they rolled back. Like, the rollback, we were waiting for rollback for so long, but the game died out by the time rollback came, right? And now I'm just like, I'm left with this starving, hungry feeling for Sparking Zeros. Like, I was in a Xenoverse, but not really too much. Like, Xenoverse is a good game, but it's not something that grabs me. It's not something that's just like profound. It's not something like, oh my God, like Xenoverse is such a great game. Like, I never really was in love with Xenoverse. I was in love with Fighters, like them first 3 seasons, the rollout. I was in love with like Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 is my favorite. It's still probably my favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time. Budokai 2. I know a lot of people like Infinite World, and things of that nature, but I never really got into Infinite World. But Budokai 2 was my jam. Even though Infinite World was like sort of a rebrand of the first 3 Budokais, right? Budokai 3 I played a lot too. That was a fun ass game as well. I was more into the Budokai series. A lot of people, I don't know. I don't really even know how people feel about the Budokai series. Did you like or enjoy the Budokai series? I know I did, right? But I know a lot of people started off with Tenkaichi and like different other Dragon Ball Z games. But I started off with Budokai 2, and then I got the original Budokai, and then I got Budokai 3, and then I got Xenoverse 2, and then, well, Dokkan was even before Xenoverse. It was Dokkan, Xenoverse 2, and then I got into Fighters. I did pick up Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I didn't even finish the game. So don't ask me on my opinion about Kakarot, because like I low-key like didn't finish the game. I didn't finish it. Like I just didn't complete it. I think I got around Super Saiyan Trunks or the Android / Cell saga, and I just didn't even finish it. I didn't even complete the game, the story mode. I didn't really get into the online. I don't even think it is an online. Does Kakarot have an online? I'm not even sure. But I know I didn't play online if they did have an online. Like I wasn't even interested. At that time, I was more into the Binding of Isaac. But since we're coming to a rousing, conclusive conclusion, I mean, he should finish this off right here, right? You're gonna sit here and finish this off. I think this team can get it done. Like I said, as long as you survive the first like 4 to 5 turns with Hyper Saiyans, you're gonna stack up. Everything's gonna get organized. It's gonna be a breeze. Like I literally wasn't even paying attention the whole time. I'm literally just clicking orbs, moving back and forth, talking about things. Like this was just like no brain at all, no mind. Like I literally was not barely paying attention because I know I had this in the bag. Here's the mission. I guess you could get some rewards if you do all the missions. I'll show you in a second. We get a title. Okay, I think it's for completing everything. Yeah, finally. Oh, see, 28. Oh no, 26. Nah, I need goggles. I need glasses, bro. I'm blind. But yeah, I think that's it. I love y'all, man. Make sure to take care of yourselves, man. Just enjoy Dokkan. It's just a fun game.